Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. What is poppin', YouTube? What is poppin'? It is Deku the artist, and here to bring you guys another chapter of Ordeal as one of Ordeal's best channels on YouTube. One of the best. One of the best. So, this last week's chapter definitely was a lot more of a gut puncher because we actually got to see the full funeral of Louise, having his whole family there, his cousin basically getting the basically donning the mark on like fully and retaking Louise as like his ancestor within him, so that the lineage keeps getting passed off. Very nice, very nice. In regards to like pacing and everything, I feel like the pacing of the overall funeral was nice because we got to see a lot of the inner dialogue with a good amount of the major characters. We didn't get to see some of the inner dialogue with Azam, but we probably might be in either this chapter or the next one. Tevin, we got a little bit more of Tevin as well, but yeah, Hiko and Azam's were probably like the ones I wanted to like know the most, but we didn't really get too much. We just mainly got Tevin and Andrea, which was still good, especially when it comes to like Andrea being one of the black queens of the series and her embracing Che. It was just so funny just knowing that Che was just on top of that building just chilling. But I remember watching another guy's video as well too, where it would have been nice if Che really did was there to kind of like help with his cousin to like set the burning towards Luis's body, because he did do that with I think it was either with Leo or with like a previous passing character. I think it was with Bijon. I think I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but the Kratos God of War type of character where he got his Vinta weapon from his teacher. So yeah, it just would have been nice if he was also there to personally do that. But I do understand with like him kind of like going through his grief, especially with like another member of like his friends, family kind of like passing and all that stuff. But yeah, let's not waste any more further time and let's just get straight into this chapter. This week's chapter is 144. War is a game. Oh no, that sounds devastating. But if you guys haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like and let me know what you guys thought about the chapter. So let's get straight into it. Let's get it. On top of it, there's always music attached to it. Okay, it's this track. This track doesn't get used a lot, so I forget the name of this song. But very nice, very nice. Warning, this episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting to some readers. Oh my god. Yo, what are you setting us up for, Brent? Like, real talks, bro. Real friggin' talks. Okay. Are we in Panthamos? Commander. Yeah, we are. What are you doing here? We thought you were among the dead. Flap. Here's my paper, son. Whoa! What is this cloak, bro? That cloak is fire. My lord, if I may, this prisoner was placed in ward by Sir Eldrick Ross himself. This confinement is for the betterment of the relationship between Kode and her allies. Freeing this person may cause them to feel slighted. Are you sure? We are at war, Private. I can assure you, Sir Eldrick shared your view, but I was able to persuade him in my favor. The opinions of a few spoiled aristocrats are the least of my concerns. This weapon is to be released into my custody at once. As you wish, my lord. Inmate, let's go! Let's go! You are back. You are back better than ever. This guy had bare time to think. Bro, now this guy constructs his leg like it's nothing now. Like it's nothing. On your feet, sir. You have been summoned. Why is this man coming to this man like he's some like Dark Souls or like some like character from Warhammer or some shit? Like, bro, my lord, it seems that time has not been favorable to any of us. From what I've heard, the damage done out there has no remedy but purging. It seems to have visited you as well. You do not adorn yourself in white. Are you no longer the cell that protects the body from harm? She is on demon time. I don't like saying that type of shit, but she is definitely on some demon time. Because I should have taken that in, but who would have figured it was gonna be her? Like, I get they were saying like my lord, but again, who was gonna figure it out that it was gonna be referred to as her? Like, no, Master Hoff, I am but a reaper. Oh, she realized, bro, we gotta be on some demon time to kill Thanatos. We can't be on that goody shit. I am but a reaper. All I desire is the death of everything. Bro, what does Thanatos do to this thing? What did Thanatos do to this thing? Oh my gosh. Hey, let's go. Okay, it's the hand of I think that is Ross's hand and the two twins. I am so bad with names. Oh my gosh. Excellent, young lord. You are beginning to understand the strength of your cameo body. You've been living for over 200 years. How is he now getting used to it? One of our strengths is our body's durability. Soon you will master the rock armor technique. I'm even wondering too, were these two like constructed as like weapons for such a long period of time that their period of time living as a human has been very short because of that? That would be interesting as a theory. Clap, 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 clap. Yay, brother. Woohoo. Yeah. When I was 8, Lord Oliveira, I built my first toy car. A few bottle caps, rubber bands. I put a thunderbolt on it. I'd never been so proud until that moment. I couldn't wait to build a better one. At the age of 8, my 2 children have fought in wars. War hardens you. You and I both understand this, my lord. But what of a child whose mind will never grasp the complexity of moral ambiguity or justified killings? When I first met them, it was on an assignment in Kyoto 30 years ago. So-called terrible outlaws living in an abandoned shed. When we approached, guns drawn, it was 2 kids standing in front of me. They'd been stealing food from the locals for years. After surviving under their prior captors, they discovered their powers and tried living on their own with the minds of 8-year-olds Lord Oliveira. When they saw me, Ray leaped into his sister's arms, turned himself into a musket. And the shot he fired tore through my shoulder. Damn, so that's where he got that injury from. The girl was too terrified to pull the trigger. He can do it himself? So she doesn't even need to pull the trigger. He had simply used her chi as ammunition. They haven't left my side for 30 years. I feel as though only I can keep them safe. Sometimes I wonder if they're cursed to live forever at a vulnerable age. Cursed, huh? I've been without sight most of my life, Lord Haven. I don't remember the face of my mother. What others called a curse has kept me from seeing the true evil of this world and what my hands were inevitably capable of. Even after all they face, their minds are pure. The weight of our conflicts can never burden your children, and having found you, I would call them blessed, my lord. Well spoken. Tell me then, brother, what should we do now? Our conflict has a name and it calls itself Thanatos. We We watch the island. When infighting begins, we protect those who are just wireless, keeping an eye on Leo's heir. Thanatos pays particular attention to Trinidad and Tobago. With Lord Hart here, I suspect he will visit. The commander, Gary Achoy, will start a war. We will follow him as well. Once he restores control of Trinidad's failed politics, Kode will gain a faithful ally. I only fear how far his anger will spill. Damn. And we already knew Andrew was on some demon time too. Damn, that motorcycle in the background. But we will simply limit the mess. Ooh, that's a nice mansion. Oh, never mind. Got a whole bunch of cops right out. And the news? Damn. We are broadcasting live from the mansion. Head Chancellor Abel Legasov, where he has been in critical condition since last year's terror attack. The military group, the Greyhounds, have placed a blockade at the outskirts of the mansion. Okay. Former Minister Gary Achoy has levied damning evidence against the Chancellor, demanding that he face justice immediately. With the support of Kode, the Greyhounds have aided immense validity to their accusations. Woo, they're ready. I'm loving that pose, bro. He's ready for that action, dog. He's ready. Abel Legasov, by the authority given to me, by the people whose necks you stand on, come out and face them. Did you think your secret so secure that you would go on untouched? And the 4 pigs who sided with you? You should have killed me when you had the chance. Did you think it would all go away? We do not forget, Legasov. Your alliance for greed's sake caused for downfall. Whatever you sought to gain from selling your own people will be taken from you. You orchestrated the bombing of Brian Lara Stadium behind my back, even after your final suggestion was rejected. Do you deny it? You traded the lives of those you swore to protect. For what? For what, Abel? The whole lot of you thought you were not complacent because he did it. Your hands are stained with their blood all the same. Their deaths are on you, and I will have vengeance. An eye for an eye, since you took my eye. Oh, the door's open. Drag. Who is this brother? Who is this brother? Who is this brother? Amari Green. Have we seen him before? Have we seen him before? Let me know in the comment section down below if we have seen him before. Who? Gary, you decrepit fool. Was he on the board? I forget. Yeah, because he mentioned one of the 3 that was with Abel. I think he was on the board. To accuse the head chancellor openly is to declare war against him and his allies. Damn straight, my guy. And you know who his allies are. We don't give a damn. If he even chooses to entertain your little charade, you will begin reshaping the world itself here right now. You've grown bold. With the god tier at your back, you play a game I do not think you are ready for. Abel Legasov, your first warning was also your last. And with that, your window of surrender has closed. The next time you hear my voice will be at your execute. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. This Gaki has always been ready to run the smoke. Now he's given an opportunity to run the smoke. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And so it get the spotlight on him. Oh, and this man as well too, or ting, my bad. Don't want to misgender, you know. Hi. Have we been shown this talent? I don't think so. Like, I think we've been shown his talent, but not like the full description of what his talent is. I could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Igaki? Yo, Greyhounds, it's been a while. Where's the bald guy with the great stash? Don't tell me you got rid of him. We never got to finish our little squabble. Let me guess. He's on Patmos, right? Humans always so afraid of what you can't control. Are you here for that Chancellor guy inside? Well, what's your plan? Whatever it is, it's a bad move for you though. With your little protection gone, how will you deal with me? Oh! An eye for an eye. Yo, this chapter should have been an eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. An eye for an eye. You're gonna need a new eye, my brother. My brother. You're starting off with a debuff, with a handicap, my guy. How's it feel? Impossible. Bro, I'm thinking it was Ross that shot it, knowing that he has his auto aim ability, but it was a Choi? This man was that saucy? Are you? Yo. This man was asking in his mind, are you ready for war? Bitch, I am ready for war, my guy. I am ready for that. It's time to squabble. I got no talent, but I'm still gonna murk you. Oh no. Oh no. Did that bullet pierce Roberto through his rock armor technique? I do not recognize that firearm. Gary, only Chi can break into Cameo armor like that. Have you been able to harness in its secrets? Your engineers somehow managed to coat bullets with Chi? This is the source of your blatant confidence, isn't it, Choi? Bro, it's not just confidence, bro. This man does not care if this man freaking dies in this shit or not. It's the end all be all. He does not care, bro. You guys portrayed him on a high level. He does not care. This is not confidence. This is don't want to use that word, bro. This is his bold action. Let's just say that. You Greyhounds have expanded your technology. Haha, beast shift. Nine-tailed fox. Oh, so this man has a shift up. See, I'm forgetting all my talents. I'm definitely told myself I was going to make a video on re-educating myself on all the talents and just making sure that I have a video like that on my channel. But yeah. This is ooh. Is this guy gonna be able to summon fireballs? Gary, stand your men down. That's a Gaki. Oh, you just angered the fox, my guy. It's orange? Say word. Kind of giving off that nine-tailed, well, it is the nine-tailed fox, but like, the Naruto vibes. And you're already flexing your Merlin Stone Thanatos. I know Thanatos is not going to come out here. That's not the point of this portal, but it's like, bro, how many times, like, bro, This mansion really is impenetrable. It's like knowing, it's like Dracula. You know where his castle is, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because you can't invade in it. You don't have the men for it, and even if you do, they're not strong enough. And even if you have the few that are, he has more in the pocket. More in the pocket, bro. Pocket dimension. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Why not come out personally to greet the peasants? Hear he, hear he. I came here to address my little peasants in my small little kingdom before I take over the world. War is like an eager man in his youth. Oh, here comes the rest of the Gaki acting like generals. It only costs one action to entice him. What? How do you end a chapter like that, Brent? That's not fair. That is seriously not fair. That is seriously not fair. That is seriously not fair, bro. Like, how do you honestly end a chapter like that? You didn't even finish the conversation. You literally have this man enter into the scene, give an initial sentence, and a chapter ends. I mean, I'm guessing this is one of the also reasons why we like the series as well. Like, Brent just does a great job with this overall series. Like, it's just amazing, just top tier. And it's just crazy the series is not talked about more. But you have mans like myself. You have mans like Code Archer. Oh my god. Archives, and then you have Jay, the god tier. Yo. And there's also a few mans that I haven't like been tuned into their content, but I will definitely get a lot more tuned into them. But yeah, we are out here most definitely trying to push Ordeal as much as possible because yo, that anime is going to be coming out 1000%. And we gotta make sure that they do that shit with justice. Like, they do that shit like good, and an actual good studio actually takes that up. So you guys already heard my overall thoughts in the chapter. Like, I like to also just give my initial like thoughts and everything throughout my reactions, because you know it's a reaction. You know, it's not really a review. But yeah, you guys definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of the overall chapter, and let's get some of these like conversations going down in the comment section as well too, where it's like, what studio do you guys think or would want to kind of like animate like this series? Because this has to be a kind of like, this is a series where a good amount of the population, you're still seeing like cameos using their abilities, not as freely as if like magic was like, you know, all around the world and all that stuff and everybody can use it and everything, but it's still something you will noticeably see either with the crime or with certain individuals, either by the way they look or like, you know, how the story develops, how Brent kind of like developed the story and what they might focus on and stuff. It would have to be a studio that is great at just like solidifying like a lot of these talents, knowing that there's going to be so much versatility with them, because we're not just going to be getting transformations, we're also going to be getting all the elements in the world, you know, animated fire, earth, water, wind, lightning, darkness, all of that type of stuff. So who knows, but yeah. Always gotta give thanks to our Father Yahuwah and His only begotten Son Yahushua Mashiach. So you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And peace. Shalom.